Hello, and welcome to Bets Today, your number one source for mastering the art of the wager. Today, we're diving deep into the world of smart betting. It's not just about luck, it's about strategy, discipline, and playing the game with your head, not just your heart. We're going to give you the 5 golden rules that separate the amateurs from the pros. Stick around, because these tips are the real jackpot. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's talk about mindset. Successful betting is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making calculated decisions to grow your bankroll over time, not chasing a single life-changing win. The pros understand this. They treat betting like an investment, with careful analysis and a cool, collected approach. It's this professional mindset that we want to cultivate. Ready to level up your game? Let's get started with rule number 1. Rule number 1, and arguably the most important, master bankroll management. This is your financial foundation. Before you place a single bet, you must decide on a specific amount of money you are willing to risk over a certain period, be it a day, a week, or a season. This is your bankroll. The crucial part: this money should be completely separate from your essential life funds. Never ever bet with money you need for rent, bills, or groceries. Once you've set your bankroll, the next step is to determine your unit size. A common and wise strategy is to bet only 1% to 3% of your total bankroll on any single wager. For example, if your bankroll is $1,000, your standard bet, or 1 unit, would be between $10 and $30. This might sound small, but it's the key to longevity. It protects you from catastrophic losses during a bad streak, and trust me, everyone has them. Sticking to a consistent unit size prevents emotional decisions and ensures you stay in the game long enough for your skills to pay off. Now, on to rule number 2. Understand value. This is what truly separates sharp bettors from the public. Value betting isn't about picking the team you think will win. It's about finding odds that are more favorable than the actual probability of that outcome. Think of it like shopping. You would not buy a phone for $1,000 if you knew it was only worth $500. The same logic applies to betting. So, how do you find value? It starts with research. You need to do your homework. This means going beyond the basic win-loss records. Look at team form, player injuries, head-to-head matchups, and even factors like travel schedules and weather conditions. Then, you need to convert your analysis into your own estimated probability. If you calculate a team has a 60% chance to win, but the odds offered by the bookmaker imply only a 50% chance, you've found a value bet. It's a complex skill that takes time to develop, but it's the cornerstone of long-term profitability. Stop betting on favorites just because they're favorites. Start betting on the odds. This brings us directly to rule number 3. Do your research and specialize. The world of sports is vast. It's impossible to be an expert on everything. The most successful bettors don't bet on every game in every sport. Instead, they find a niche and become an absolute authority on it. This could be a specific league, like the English Premier League, or even a more obscure market like player props in the NBA or corner kicks in soccer. By specializing, you can gain an information advantage. You'll start to notice trends and patterns that the general public and even the bookmakers might miss. Follow team news religiously, listen to player interviews, and read reports from local journalists who cover the team day in and day out. Your goal is to know more about your chosen niche than anyone else. This deep knowledge allows you to more accurately assess probabilities and, you guessed it, find those all-important value bets. Don't be a jack of all trades, be a master of one. Let's move on to rule number 4. Avoid chasing losses and emotional betting. This is a trap that has snared countless bettors. You have a bad day, you lose a few bets in a row, and the temptation to win it all back with one big, reckless wager is immense. This is called chasing, and it's the fastest way to decimate your bankroll. Remember rule number 1? Bankroll management is your shield against this very impulse. Emotions are the enemy of smart betting. Never bet when you're angry, frustrated, or overly excited after a big win. These emotional states cloud your judgment and lead to poor decisions that deviate from your strategy. If you find yourself on a losing streak, the best thing you can do is take a break. Step away. Clear your head. The games will still be there tomorrow. A successful bettor is disciplined and detached, making decisions based on logic and analysis, not on a gut feeling or a desperate need to get even. Finally, we arrive at rule number 5. Shop for the best lines. This is a simple yet incredibly effective habit that many bettors overlook. Not all sports books offer the same odds on the same game. One book might have a team at 150 while another has them at 140. That might not seem like a huge difference, but over hundreds or thousands of bets, it adds up to a significant amount of money. Think of it as being a savvy consumer. You wouldn't buy a car from the first dealership you visit without checking prices elsewhere. Why treat your bets any differently? Having accounts with multiple reputable sportsbooks is essential for any serious bettor. Before you place any wager, take a few moments to compare the lines available across different platforms. This process, known as line shopping, ensures you are always getting the maximum possible return on your winning bets. It's free money you're leaving on the table if you don't do it. So, let's recap the 5 golden rules for smart betting. 1. Master bankroll management. Protect your capital at all costs. 2. Understand and bet for value. It's not who will win, but whether the odds are right. 3. Do your research and specialize. Become an expert in your niche. 4. Avoid emotional betting and chasing losses. Keep a cool head. And 5. Shop for the best lines. Maximize your returns. These rules are your roadmap to becoming a more disciplined, strategic, and ultimately, more successful bettor. It's about shifting your perspective from a casual gamble to a calculated investment. It takes time, patience, and a lot of hard work, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Remember, responsible gambling is paramount. Always bet within your means and know when to stop. It's meant to be an enjoyable and analytical hobby, not a source of stress. Thank you so much for joining us on Bets Today. We hope these rules help you elevate your betting game to the next level. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We have a lot more expert content coming your way to help you bet smarter. Until next time, may the odds be ever in your favor.